Hi everyone, welcome to this Final Attack podcast. Today, you want me to introduce you?
Did I say anything about
The way you're looking at me.
I want to see how you get into the topic.
Okay, today we are talking about corporate lingo. Is it peer pressure or is it required?
Is it necessary for survival?
In some organizations, it is. So, is it necessary for survival or is it just peer pressure?
I think over the years, it has become necessary to make people think that you are intelligent. You know, you hear all the big words, and if you go for a meeting and you don't play ball, it's like, what's this one saying? You don't want to start sounding kindergarten. Like, please, I will tell my boss to send it to you so that you can check it and see which one you like, and then we can move forward from there. No.
But what happened to being your authentic self?
Well, corporate doesn't accept that.
And I'm not surprised you saying this because I remember once I was at your place, you're working remotely, and I heard you on a meeting. And I wanted to lose my
Alright, you see, it's hustle. It's like everything I told you now that my boss will send it to you, and then you will look at it and tell me the one you like. In corporate lingo, you have to say this information will be disseminated for us to align on objectives and something. It has to sound.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. To be honest, it's intense. In different organizations,
but you do it too.
We see one of the 4 P's of marketing is packaging, right?
Okay, agreed.
Yeah, and the lingo, the corporate speak, is part of the packaging. So I totally agree with you. I understand where you're coming from, and depending on your industry organization, whether it's a Nigerian company or a global company,
if you're the big 4, you
understand. So you need to position yourself properly, package yourself properly, so that you are.
But can value be lost in all that rubbish, in all the jargons? Like you're just trying to say, oh, let the team meet and agree on something. And like, let's come together and have a brainstorming session so that we can align on the various something. In fact, it's just, it feels for me, it tires me out.
So I think, depending on how it's used, it's either you are positioning yourself as a person of influence, or sometimes some people overdo it and misuse it.
Yes,
to the extent that some of the words don't even make sense. Or in certain sessions or calls, you've lost the audience.
The meaning. You have even lost the value.
So I think I always talk about balance. Some people don't agree with it. They say go all in, which is good, to each his own. But you need a balance. At the end of the day, if the audience doesn't understand what you're trying to say, then you've not communicated.
Some people believe that it is a sign of a fafa when somebody uses all those big words. It actually means that this person is it's just all talk. What's your take on that? Because
there are people like that.
You are hiding incompetence.
There are people like that.
Yes.
And I know I've worked with some people like that, that at the end of the day, they are great at talking, communicating, but to do the actual work, you won't find them. So in meetings, they will talk a big game, position themselves that, I can do this. To do the work. They
aspire to perspire.
Dude, to do the work, you won't see them. And unfortunately, in some organizations, it works for them.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, in some teams, it works for them. So they get visibility. They get noticed. But to do the actual work,
but you see, missing. I find that companies like that thing. They get noticed. See, like I watch one, is it a skit or where one girl said, we're all actors at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We're all actors. So you come into a workplace, you look around that, okay, this is what I need to grow and survive here. I need to talk a big game. And you just, before you know it, because everybody is hustling at the end of the day. So you have to learn what works in that environment. And before you know it, you're already aligning you know, you are already, what are some of those terminologies now?
So
Yeah, give me one or two that you know.
you know the word that let's take go into
Circle back.
let's circle back. The golden thread.
I don't know that one.
So some of them, you know, there are a few of them that are out there. I think we collected a few comments.
No, I think I saw that. Which one is it? When is a video? Is it meme or skit?
It's a
Producer,
post
which one
now.
is it? If somebody does a video that is fun, is it meme or skit? Meme. Okay. So I saw one meme.
Meme is not necessarily a video, but I know what you are trying to
You
say.
two, you don't know it.
It's just a simple video.
Let's ask the people that know.
Okay, I'm not good.
So, our Nigerians are hilarious. Like, I believed more that we're actually actors, because if you see the comments under that video, everybody was just talking about their own. Some people even use pidgin English. Who won't carry last? How will you not let it? So let me even read one of the comments. And some of them obviously are a bit extra.
I have one here.
Shoot.
I just stepped out from a corporate briefing, and honestly, this is exactly how it went. The person said in the meeting, frankly speaking and critically pondering on the pending concern on productivity, I will strongly advise we all take a quick flick back and come back in the next fortnight with a refreshed and renewed, revamped team for brainstorming. It's too much now. It's too much.
Can you just simplify?
It's ridiculous.
Can you simplify what he's saying?
You know what? Let's take a break and let's come back in 2 weeks and we'll discuss.
And this person said, I personally think you should take a more thematic approach to upping the ante, or the deliverables will stay elusive. Wait, I've not finished. There is clearly a missing synergy between your brand positioning and the target market. The dynamics of your demographic needs to be the front burner for any projection.
As in, did they verbally say that, or it was an email?
Verbally now. So the question is, would you talk if you are sitting in front of your boss in his office? Will you talk like this?
Definitely
so
not.
We're acting.
Definitely not. I think some people overdo it.
See what one woman said. Sorry. The woman said, oh, now acting, no. Make yourself follow along. After each meeting, when I go washroom, then look at myself in the mirror, I just laugh, say, Ajoma Daori, warule mi ni best. So now imposter syndrome. Like, she just looks at herself like, all of us are crazy. Let's continue the craziness.
So there's this one that I have. So we jump off the back of our last designs, drill down on the user pain points, articulate the intrinsic values that emphasizes brand strength and visibility. I can relate to some of this. Then we will innovate a more intuitive interface that will deepen user engagement. I won't lie.
When this guy is you. This guy is I won't lie. This is you in your meeting. I will not abuse that guy.
As I was reading it, I'm like, this you can say.
But like, I think this sequence of big word. The only small words are the ands and off and the. Everything is big.
To be honest, this is something I can relate to this. Let's move. But to be honest, it can be tiring. It can actually be tiring.
Is what you signed up for. Like another comment said, especially you go for an interview, you want to show that you can talk the talk. You know how the MD is thinking. You can key into the vision. You can do the strategic initiatives. There are just some words that you find that you are using.
So where this helps is that it gives you gravitas when in settings, and when used properly. But when you overdo it, it is ridiculous. And
where's the line between overdoing and normal?
I
that one you read now, you said you could identify.
I can relate to
I'm not in marketing.
I can relate
so I'm like,
no, but the one you read, and especially when, because I've been fortunate to work and global companies. There are people that are doing amazing work. They are senior and their English is not that.
It's just normal.
It's just okay. Then when you also think, I'm very encouraged when I see someone like what's this former finance minister for Nigeria?
Kemi Ade.
No. The one
the one they sacked yesterday.
No. I said former. She's the current
former now.
Director General
Ngozi Okonjo.
When she talks,
yes,
you can tell first of all she's Nigerian. She speaks clearly, and from a global perspective, she's there.
She doesn't use big words.
Simple, clear. Because at the end of the day, you want your audience to understand what you're saying. And when you even look at the best communicators in the world, they are not killing you with vocabulary.
So you are saying that's honorable from your state?
No, don't.
Nobody listens.
What
was his name?
I can't remember his name, but I know.
Please.
Is that his name?
Krinkum Krankum.
Funny enough,
Iggy Haga.
It's ridiculous.
His words check out from what I hear.
No. His words check out. But guess what? But guess what? He's not communicating because at the end of the day, your audience don't understand what you're saying.
But we like it.
I don't like it.
It's funny.
You just laugh at him.
So it's adding value. He's helping us.
If you want to reduce your stress and just want to chill.
There was also a pastor that used to do it now. Pastor Okotie. Pastor Okotie was the first before Obayabon dreamt of going to House of Reps.
So I like people who have really good vocabulary, but use it
just
use it properly. Don't overwhelm us.
Okay.
With the heavy words.
Should an MD, you talked about gravitas. Should an MD or should senior management be talking like that to be taken seriously?
So gravitas is not just about the vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
It's the tone. It's the pace. I'm giving you some small gravitas right now.
Yeah, I know.
It's
you think it's by talking slowly.
Anyways, it's the tone, it's the pace, it's the body language.
Yes.
It's your ability to communicate and connect.
Yeah.
All of that comes in. But when, like the guy you talked about that I've forgotten his name, the one from my state.
Yeah.
There's nothing in there.
There's no
pace,
content.
He's just talking very fast. You can't even understand what he's trying to say. So at the end of the day, he's talking to himself.
Another thing is that when you've gotten to a stage in your career where if you say PIM, everybody listens, then you don't even need it anymore. If Dangote calls a press conference today and speaks like a 4-year-old, everybody is like, what's he saying? How's it going to affect the market and all that? You don't see Otedola tweeting big grammar. So at the end of the day, it might also have to do with trying to climb the ladder.
So, what happens with some people, that saying, fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, which is quite apt.
So,
look at you today, you've tried.
So, for some people, it works for them, to be honest.
Yeah.
It works, especially in an environment where people are very impressed by grammar.
Yeah.
There's a very interesting saying, and I might not get it. This is implied that we in Nigeria or Africa, we took the English but forgot the science and everything from the British.
Yeah.
Well, cultures like India, they didn't bother with the English, but they took all the real meat from the British, the technology, the science and everything. So in some circles, that's a saying in some circles. But for us, I do, just to wrap up.
Yeah.
You need to position yourself well in the organization.
Yes.
It has a part to play.
Yes.
Especially when you talk about gravitas, communicating in certain circles.
Yes.
However, find a balance. That's my position. Find a balance. And more importantly, ensure that your audience can understand, connect with them, communicate with them.
That was the only thing I was going to add. Read the room.
Yeah.
Read the room. If you are in, if someone like me at my level, I'm taken to World Bank to present, at least you want to put on a show, But if I'm presenting with my, what are you? So read the room, basically.
As you said, read the room, I was thinking of my academic circles.
Yeah.
There are certain academic circles that, yes, you need to give them the academic lingo.
Yeah.
Same thing, certain circles, corporate lingo. But at the end of the day, I think I'll lean on your statement. Read the room.
As usual. Always leaning on my statement.
Jeez.
All right. Thank you so much for watching Please Find Attached today. And see you same time next week. Bye-bye.
Cheers.